right, y'all, we're gonna get straight into it. Today I am reinstalling this blind unit that I am testing out from one of my vendors. So far I like the unit, and you see here I'm taking it off. We're gonna get all of that clean. We're gonna clean our scalp. We're gonna clean this wig. Look at that, it looks absolutely crazy. So I'm gonna use my lace remover to get that glue off and get it clean before I shampoo it. We're gonna take a little brush, gently brush it, and when I say gently, we're going to gently brush it off until all of the glue is gone. If you need to, you can also use shampoo or conditioner to try to get it off if it is very stubborn. Now that we have all of the glue off, we're going to shampoo it and condition it per usual. Nothing new, nothing special, but you see how clean that lace got just by getting that lace remover on there. So next, I am going to, honestly, I'm going to reuse this cap because I literally just put this cap on and I didn't feel like wasting another one. So we're just going to remold it, get it stuck back down. And once we get it stuck back down, I'm going to go ahead and use my Ruby Kisses cream foundation in the shade of 16 just to blend it back out, make sure that it is the correct shade for my bald cap. And yeah, we're gonna blend it right on in. I'm gonna clean off the excess makeup just to make sure that I don't have any left on my skin when it comes to applying my lace. Now, after that, we're going to add your lace glue. You wanna do small dots, and then when you do those small dots, you wanna just carry them over your entire front hairline there, like I'm doing now. You don't need a lot, just make sure you do spaced out dots, carry them all the way down, and you wanna make sure the glue dries clear before you add your other layers. You're gonna need about 2 to 3 layers depending on how long you want your lace to lay. When you're reapplying your lace that you've already worn before it's already been cut, make sure that you line it up as close as possible to how you had it the first time, because if you don't, you're gonna end up having to cut extra lace in places that you don't have to cut it. And as I'm applying my lace, I'm just going to gently press it with my comb. And when I'm gently pressing it with my comb, I'm not pressing the hair into the lace. I'm just kind of fluffing it because it gives a more natural appearance when you do that versus pressing the hair itself into the lace glue, and then it just looks like it's stuck to your scalp like that. So I just kind of like to fluff it out just to give a natural appearance, so that when I go to comb my hair out, I'm not like unsticking hair from lace glue, if that makes any sense. So yeah, and right here you just see me adding a little bit more glue to the lace or the parts of the lace that didn't quite get laid down from the first application. And if you laid your lace down close or exactly the way you had it the first time, don't be afraid to do this step because you don't want to, like I said earlier, cut any lace unnecessarily. And because I wanted it to be a little bit more thinner around my hairline, I just did a little plucking just to get rid of that straight hairline that you kind of see when you do wigs, just to make sure it looks as natural as possible. And before I lay my lace band, I'm just going to press it out a little bit, get rid of some of those flyaways so that they won't stick to my lace when I go to tie it down with my band. And as you see, I'm just pressing everywhere, sideburns, my front hairline, making sure everything is as flat as possible. And next, I'm just going to use some of my Anastasia Spritz Mega Hold just to blend my lace in a little bit more and start my melting process. And you want to make sure that you dry this a little bit with your blow dryer on warm heat setting before you apply your band to prevent sticking. And y'all, don't cuss me out. My phone died on that last clip, but you want to tie your band down for at least, 5 to 10 minutes. And after I did that, I'm just going back in with the same foundation that I did my ball cap with and got rid of a lot of that lace that was discolored. And look at that. Oh my gosh, y'all. It looks like it's coming out my scalp. I absolutely love this hair. And I love the hair from my vendor too. This lace is like top tier. I might have to keep them around. And now that we have the wig installed, whoo, y'all, we made it to this part. We're about to go ahead and style it. I'm gonna do a different style than I did the first time. The first time I just had like a regular side part with curls. This time I felt like I wanted to be a little bit cutesy, and I'm gonna have my 2 bang pieces, and I'm gonna do a half up, half down style. You see right here, I'm just molding it into that ponytail. Next, I am about to press it down. And you gotta press them bangs out, y'all, because them bangs gonna look crazy and they gonna get a crazy. And you want to make sure that all those little flyaways that you see in that bang area are together, because it just polishes the whole look, and it makes everything come together when you press it out as you go. And for my bang pieces, I'm gonna curl towards my face because it just creates a nice like spiral curl cascade around my face, and it does better with face framing versus curling it away from your face. So again, you want to make sure that you're curling towards your face for your bang pieces and not away from your face. And for the rest of your head, you want to curl away from your face so that it will have a lot of body and a lot of curl. You don't want the curls to come towards your face because it just wouldn't really give you that bounce that you're looking for and that fullness that you're looking for. So you want to curl away from your face to create volume. And you want to do the same thing for your ponytail pieces. I split mine in half and I curl one side away from my face, and then I curl the other side away from my face as well. It doesn't really matter like how you position the curling iron, as long as you're curling your hair away from your face. That's what really matters. And once my curls sit in my ponytail part, I just take my curls and I just pull them apart gently. I don't want to comb them out or anything because I like that curly full look in my ponytails when I do my half up, half down hairstyles. So you just want to kind of like gently pull them out and just play with it until you get your look. And this is how my style came out. This is what it looks like in the pure sunshine. And I absolutely love this hair. It's so gorgeous. My lace blended perfectly. And this is a transparent lace. It is not an HD lace. Yeah. Thank you for watching. See y'all next time.